and welcome to the Isle of Wight. And we are doing a little jog from Yarmouth, which is 2 miles that way, and coming through this path here to Freshwater Bay. So we're having a pleasant autumn Saturday afternoon walk, hike, jog around the western part of the Isle of Wight. If we're feeling up for it, we're going to climb up from Freshwater up to Tennyson Down, up towards the Needles, maybe not all the way to the Needles, then down into Allen Bay, then Colwell Bay, and back along the shoreline into Yarmouth. About 12 miles in total. It's a lovely sunny afternoon, as you can see here on the footpath, and a pleasant 15 or 16 degrees. So yeah, warm but not stifling at the moment. So anyway, looking out over kind of the river estuary, and it travels from Yarmouth all the way actually across to Freshwater. If not for a breakwater there, it would go all the way across, and actually the west of the Isle of Wight would be a separate island. It's called the River Yes, but unfortunately the naming ceremony took place on National Talk Like a Pirate Day. So when the mayor turned up to announce the river's name, he called it the River Yar, and since then it's been known as the River Yar. But anyway, that's the story, and I'm sure that's not true. Anyway, let's get back to it. Enjoy the run. It's a very muddy path. Right, I think that is the path over there, which seems like a bit of a river. Oh. Well, Path, I'm not angry with you, I'm just disappointed. And I think my disappointment should hurt you more than my anger. You're very soppy. Oh. 2.6 miles, and the path has dried out again. And it's green, lovely and green, so let's carry on. We're now just over 3 miles. And I think we're just about at Freshwater Bay. Right, Freshwater Bay, just over 3 miles. Enjoyed the view. I think we're going to go up the road, and then we start to climb up the cliffs or up the hill slopes to Tennyson Down. I think this way. Hello cows. Hello again. We're climbing Tennyson Down, just coming up to 4 miles. You can see the monument probably a mile up ahead. It's been a climb ever since we came out of Freshwater, but just look at the views. The English Channel. And St Catherine's Point, the southernmost part of the island, and down there is where we just come from. It's Freshwater Bay. Oh, it's hard work this bit. So we're going to have a little walk we feel like we can break into a jog in a moment. What a spectacular afternoon to be out here at the top of the Isle of Wight. Enjoy the scenery. Well, here we are, top of Tennyson Down, monument, bit of a drop down, and then a climb back up towards the Needles. So another couple of miles to go that way, turn around and head back round the north side of the island. Here you go. Enjoy. Let's go for a run. Oh, hello again. So we 7.85 miles. We visited the Needles, come back through Allen Bay, which is basically a bunch of shops, an amusement park basically on the cliffs, and some bus stops. And we're now skipped back off the road onto the path, and I think this is Headon Warren. Looks like a climb, doesn't it? So I think we're going to go over this ridge over towards Colwell Bay, where I think we may drop down towards sort of sea level, and maybe a couple of little ups and downs before we follow the coast back to Yarmouth. But what a beautiful afternoon. Lots of boats out. I know you can't see it, but that's the Needles just there, end of my finger. There's a lift that goes down to the beach at Allen Bay. That's that little sort of craney structure in front. And anyway, let's get on with it. Bye for now. Bye bye. You sure? Makes Cambodia look like Kansas. So we get just 10 miles and we just pop round the corner from Tottenham Bay, I think into Colwell Bay. It's about low tide. You wouldn't want to cut that corner with a boat, would you? A lot of rocks. I think we're just coming up to a famous Michelin star restaurant called The Hut. Very grand looking, well, looks like a hut, grand looking one though, on the beach. I think lots of people come here by boat. Let's have a look. We can look at the menu, take a picture. Back in the Solent. Northern Grange Coastal Village. Holidays just for grown-ups. What's the fun in that? Who wants to be bloody grown-up? That's not the point of holidays, is it? Ah, boring old fuckers. Back in Yarmouth, and we've been 13.2 miles in just a tad under 3 hours, so not our best ever, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the views. Let's go back to the boat.